Ow! Why you little? Oh, I missed. All right. Now, let's see. Safe haven. Ooh. Another manuscript too. Nice.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Your footsteps. Come on! Uh-oh. There you go. I know this is deviating off the main path, but I'm really curious on what's next. What's over here? I was recurse. Revolver ammo, batteries. Alright. Hopefully this can lead us.
Never touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal.
Hit me.
That's for the day.
Come on, let's go. Only got one more shotgun round left. Uh-oh. Run. Is this run? Can we run in here? Yes, we can. See what's on TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
Ooh,
Einstein,
nice.
Sagan,
Got 9 batteries.
princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Huh.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Another manuscript.
Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon. But Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping. Messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Alright. What's this? Turn that off.
Taking a sparkplug to your vehicle is not as simple and tricky as you might think. It can be dangerous and requires patience, even with
Or
the engine takes. Bounce isn't easy and fatal.
come on.
Mistake don't
Oh, they trying to flank me.
Then
Ow.
car!
Oh, this is good. Come on. Ooh. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, wait. I'm not clicking from there? Let me use my revolver for a minute. Come on.
It can be dangerous. It requires patience.
Oh
All right. Let's get it.
Isn't easy and fatal.
Come on.
Has destroyed then winter! You should always professional!
Come on, this is becoming a better attempt. Come here. Ooh. Nope. Wait, what? Alright, good. I was about to say, man, how much bullets you about to take?
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Go over here. Oh, no. Alright, let's hope that I get this gameplay done before my batteries die.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Anything over here? Nope.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Ooh.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Alright. So you guys can check it out. Let's see. Okay, can't go through there. Alan must have really lost it. Let's see.
Ducky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Alright. So let's see.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Alright, let's find a phone. Ooh. That won't work.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hey, they came quick.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me, and then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
candy-colored clown they call the
And this is how the game officially
Tiptoes
starts.
to my room every night. And just
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
They look real good. All right, let's go over here. This is really nice, actually. It's actually a real nice area. I like it. That's crazy though. In the last mission, or you know, last section, we just realized the whole area where the cabin was does not exist.
Coffee's on.
I wonder how that
Great,
works.
thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
All right.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan?
Ooh.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
All right.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
You good?
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Alright. Let's see. Wait. You're supposed to go over here?
Thank you for testing
Ooh,
your license,
what's this?
Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh, shoot. Alright.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you
Appreciate
started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker.
What?
I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
She got
After you ditch the
kidnapped?
cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National
Mr.
Park.
Wake, can I
There's
help
a
you
spot
with
called
anything?
Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
mister!
Of course,
Hey,
Mr.
can
Wake.
you turn
We
the
can
light?
get there through the silver
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Alright. Wow, this story took a turn. I thought this was like a supernatural story. She really just get kidnapped? Or I don't know how to explain that really. Shoot.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant
Oh.
business.
I'm supposed to go here over here maybe.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Let's see. Can we jump over this? I'm gonna jump over this and I'm gonna get that radio. How do we get over? Okay, good. Now, here.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Alright, let's go over here. Dang, he fell asleep quick.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
All right.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Ooh,
and she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously,
Wait
Al,
here.
What you were saying in the car?
Easy
just
there,
listen
boy.
to yourself.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right?
Aw.
You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
What, you shot a guy? And his
What?
body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept?
Well,
Are you
yeah.
high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and
Do you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start
Wait
confusing
here.
fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Funny farm.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Oh, glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
All right. Let's go.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
That's not wrong.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean...